I mean, I know Mother's Day is on Sunday, so you wouldn't get this in time, but you could do a mom, it's on the way, because these are just gorgeous. Simple, classic, elegant earrings in these simulated pearl drop earrings. They're only $38.25. They're on 2 monthly payments of $19.13. We also have them both in the pierced earring or the clip-ons. So if you do not have pierced ears, don't worry. You can absolutely have these. We have not that many of the clip-ons to go around, but I liked what you were saying one time. These are brand new in the January show, is that these were probably the most worn earrings, or one of the most important pair of earrings that Grace Kelly ever owned.
Both of what you said is probably very true. Grace had these, we know that she had this from the time of her prom in high school, and she wore it to every important occasion of her life. Every important occasion. I'm going to show you photographs and you're going to see how important these occasions are. The originals were 14 karat gold up on the top, but the pearls that are on the drop down, the originals are glass. That's what it originally was. This is now, of course, fashion jewelry with glass pearls that are onto it. I'm going to take you through, and this is what's called a headshot. This was used by MGM, one of the studios they had, and she decided to put this on. She's no longer 15 years old at her prom onto it. When else did she wear it? When she received her Academy Award.
Wow.
That is where she has it on. Let me just turn that a little bit. So, okay. And you can see how beautiful they are. Can't get to a more important occasion. Of course, when she put them on, she didn't know she was going to win, but it was the Academy Awards, and she was up for Best Actress, and she did win.
Goodness.
How about your wedding? The wedding literally of the century, wearing the gown that is still being copied today. Here are the earrings, the same ones. They are glass pearl earrings that she's wearing. The value of this is outrageous, and we can't even put a number on it. By the way, it's here in Philadelphia. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know
that. That is where
the wedding dress.
It was sent right after the wedding. There's a nice little story that goes with that. But it was sent right after the wedding. It was put back in the same, it came across in a giant steel box.
Oh my goodness.
Almost looked like a coffin, so got a little bit nervous onto it. Very quickly, if we have a couple of seconds to tell you the story of that. It was sent over, and of course, right after the wedding, they packed it back. She didn't want to, for some reason, leave it in Monaco, and she sent it back to her mother and sent it back to their home. And eventually it went to Philadelphia Museum, where it still is today. But she had that box used one more time and had her mother fill it up with, are you ready? Toilet paper. This was the 1950s. This is Europe. Sandpaper over there.
Right.
So she needed some American paper.
Oh my goodness.
And they filled this entire box with paper and sent it over, and it went. If I can go back into more photographs, if I may. I'm sorry
There
to
you
do
can
that to you.
see them on a day. And by the way, just so you know, they're about 1 inch in length. But remember, you can get them in clip-ons or pierced earrings. They're 2 payments of less than $20 a month. And I have them on as well, because to me, these are the epitome of classic elegance.
They are beautiful. They can be worn with anything. They're pearls. You wear them with blue jeans and an open shirt. Go to the supermarket and you want to wear it with a long gown. Wear the same as she did. She wore it with, and I'll show you how fancy in some of these photographs, how fancy that she would wear the same pearls. This is the earrings that she wore, and what you said in the beginning, the most worn earrings. Of course, again, I'm going to separate off from, this is her wedding. You can't get much more important than that. This is a side view of it so that you can see the earrings and how beautiful they looked onto it. This is at the back of the at the Academy Awards. It's Audrey Hepburn in the back. She was up against Audrey Hepburn. She got the award for the country girl, and she was up for Sabrina. She was also up against Judy Garland for A Star Is Born, Dorothy Dandridge, all of the major, and she won. And of course, here are those earrings. She continued to wear it as a princess. Here she is in the full regatta of all of being a princess, and here are the pearl earrings. This is the most important. She wore it with one of her best friends, and we're going to talk about it a little bit later. It's Jacqueline Kennedy. And one of the things that happened while we were doing the Jacqueline Kennedy, her name kept coming up.
Yes.
Constantly coming up. And I'll tell you some stories a little later as to how close they were. And yet, if you read about it, you'll say, oh, there was a rivalry between the two. Not true. Not true at all onto it. She wore it at different times, and again, we can watch him to see where her age is.
That's right.
He's now got a beard that's gray, and you can see the same pearl earrings that she wore. They are so comfortable to wear. They go with everything that you want to wear. Doesn't matter. You wake up in the morning, you want to put on earrings. You don't even have to look at what you're wearing. Put them on. They do work. They work
right.
very well. If you have a sister in the house or a
Yeah.
friend and you can trade them off, it's something that everybody can wear.
Here's the thing I want you to know is that this, I just took it out. This is a little bit of that rubber that goes in there, and it goes right into the hole right there, so that you, every time you put these on, they are going to be very, very comfortable.
By the way, there's
So
an extra set of that in the bottom of the
there
box.
are. So you've got comfort, but I also want to remind you that these are for pierced ears as well. So you can do the pierced ones, which is what, oh, actually I'm wearing the clip-ons, come to think of it. I forgot. They're so comfortable, I didn't really even remember. But you can definitely get the clip-on or the pierced. I just say these are a great way to just feel like a princess and to have a pair of earrings that you can wear with absolutely everything. And they all come beautifully gift boxed, and they come with a certificate of authenticity as well as a romance card. In the meantime, I just want to mention real quickly that we also have more beautiful pieces coming up, one of which is the